Cinema nostalgia. It was a breezy summer day. There were women walking in and out of stores with bags in their hands. Mothers walking down the streets are full of joy. Children are running around playing soccer in the street. With film reels of new movies in my hands, I glanced at the news stack. Today was July 9th, 1957, and the front page was all about the new movies. As I was passing by the newsstand, a soccer ball flew and hit me. Reels flew out of my hands as I fell down. Reels started to scatter and tangle themselves around me. With my chin on the pavement, the strips of film flew past my eyes, flashing images of Alfredo and I. I remember the first time I met Alfredo. I was peeking through the curtains in the theater when Alfredo stopped behind me and picked me up roughly. I struggled to escape, but Alfredo's arms were tight as he stomped into the projection room. Alfredo sat me down on the stool. I sat still and enjoyed the movie. We spent time together since that day in the projection room. One day, Alfredo let me change the reel. I enjoyed the first movie I ever changed. While I was watching, Alfredo walked in and smelled something was burning. Alarmed, Alfredo saw the film had caught on fire. A second later, the projector exploded. The explosion caused him permanent burns on his eyes. I was lighting up my cigarette. As I stood in the road with a worn coat on, I looked down at the dark street. The walls of the wall buildings were worn down with wooden plates nailed on the windows. As I was standing, I saw a small spark on the streetlight. The streetlight lit. The light illuminated the torn building as it began to rebuild itself into the past. Soon, lights started to light up one by one and shine on the buildings. I followed the lights down the old street. I was amazed. I kept following the lights until I reached the theater. I looked up with high hopes. The lights on the side of the theater lit. The holes of worn-off cement had refilled themselves. The wooden plates fell, and the lights inside lit up the dark interior. I looked through the entrance door. I saw a carpet unroll itself and popcorn being popped into the popcorn machine. When I reached for the handles, I saw a boy run across the carpet, excited, towards the projection room. Then I saw Alfredo walk across the hallway. Alfredo stopped and turned towards the entrance. Our eyes met. Alfredo slightly smiled, and so did I, but with tears in my eyes. Alfredo turned back to where he was heading, to save me from the explosion once again.